Hello Leo, I'm Tamara and I'm going to do your reading for September 2018. This reading is for Leo Sun, Leo Moon, Leo Rising sign, and I hope it resonates with you. If it doesn't, watch your Moon sign or your Rising sign. For this reading I'm using Morgan Greer Tarot deck, which is this one. I'm going to draw additional cards from the Romance Angels Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue as well. And I'm going to use some Lenormand cards by Ciro Marchetti called Guided Reverie. While I'm shuffling, I quickly want to say thank you to all my subscribers for all your likes, all your comments, all your shares, all your donations. And if you would like to book a private reading with me, please contact me. It's tamara.tarot30@yahoo.com, or find me through my webpage, through my Facebook page. All the information is underneath this video in the description box below. Okay, let's go ahead and see what we have for you, dear Leo, for the month of September 2018. It's still a Leo season. We're already sort of leaving it and going into the Virgo. But I'm recording it on the 20th, so it's the last couple of days of Leo season. The first card for you is the King of Pentacles, followed by the Queen of Cups, followed by the Eight of Pentacles. Working hard, dear Leo. And in outcome we have the Judgment card. We have King of Rods. We have Seven of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, and in advice position, this this column is advice from the Spirit to you, Spirit's message to you, and you've got the Sun as well. We have the Hierophant, sign of Taurus. We have Five of Swords. We have Justice card. And in advice position we have Three of Pentacles. It all talks about work, no play, dear Leo, for you, the month of September. The spread designed for the months ahead, so this will be beginning of the month, middle and the end, but time is fluid. See how it actually applies to you. As I mentioned, I'm recording it on 20th of August, so end of August could be quite relevant for you as well over there, and you might actually split a little bit into October as well. First card for you is the King of Pentacles. It's a sign of, it's an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus or Capricorn. For me it's a male figure. I normally read court cards by the gender they appear. And that's how I feel because I'm an intuitive card reader. This person is, as I said, Virgo, Taurus or Capricorn, someone who is very down to earth, someone who is good with money, maybe working with finances. It's not always Virgo, Taurus or Capricorn. It could be any type of person who's got that sort of characteristics of earth sign, who is very good with money, good with finances, good with the... maybe working with the finances, or maybe just wealthy, knows how to earn money, knows how to, deal with them. Very reliable, very down to earth, loyal person, very affectionate, always does what he says, keeps his words, very sort of to-do list person, if he, goes along the list and, ticks all the boxes. So yeah, that's what I see in your environment. I've got two court cards at the beginning of the month, one of them this person, and we've got the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is a water sign, Cancer, Pisces or Scorpio, or someone who holds that characteristic, someone who is very emotional, shows their emotions, also emotionally intelligent, recognize emotions in other people's as well. Very warm person, more sort of mother figure, someone you would go with your problems. Also very intuitive, could be like a card reader, could be someone who is a clairvoyance, or someone who is like a psychologist, a counselor, a psychotherapist, someone who can just sort of listen to you. She's good at listening, and she might not be giving you advice, but she will listen to you, she will pat you on the back, she will make you lots of cup of teas. Very sort of that sort of there's a lot of empathy in this person. I can't make a storyline so far because I just see the sort of different people around you, surrounding you at the moment, dear Leo. But the card, next card to them is working really hard, Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles is the card of master of the person who is a master of his trade. He works really hard. He knows what he's doing. Whatever job he's doing it really well. He's a perfectionist. Look at every single pentacles over there. They're all identical. He knows how to do it. He's on his sort of way, because underneath I also see 10 of Pentacles. He's on his way to achieve this ultimate abundance. He's already very comfortable in his financial sort of financially he's very comfortable already because he's a hard worker, but he is on his way towards financial abundance. Also underneath this card in the middle of the month I see 10 of Pentacles, which is a sign of financial abundance, happiness and home and environment. So he's going this way. He's sort of progressing and doing really well. It's sometimes just a sign of someone who's working really hard, whatever he's doing, this person, and being a hard worker, earning money, trying to provide. If maybe that's your partner, one of them is a partner, or someone in your environment, could be your boss over here, that could be your partner, and you're working really hard. The Judgment card in the Spirit's message to you is the Judgment card. Judgment card tells you that you actually been given a second chance in whatever. Maybe if you started a new job, maybe if you started a new relationship, and maybe you're working really hard on a relationship with this person who have characteristics of this water sign, Queen of Cups. Or if you female figure, maybe with the King of Pentacles. So it could be one of those. Then the Spirit tells you it's your second chance. Hold on to it. It's a sign of new beginning, new start. It's sort of rising from the ashes, getting new beginning, new start. Also some other decks depict this card as having an angel guardian on the top looking, and I always interpret this this card as the message for you that whoever is there up in heavens, they're looking down at you. Maybe some of your relatives or people who were close to you, if they died, and they're over there in heavens, they're looking down at you, and they're trying to protect you from whatever misfortunes you're supposed to be having in life. So they're there for you. They're looking. That's a sign from spirits for you that they're there up, looking down at you and trying to protect you from any problems, any tribulations and troubles in your life over there. But it's also, as I said, a sign of you being given a second chance. If you met someone and working hard on relationship, tells you it's your second chance. Someone gave you a second chance, maybe. If you're in a relationship and relationship wasn't going well, you've been given maybe a second chance, or you're giving this person a second chance, or work-wise as well. It could be the same way. So if you got a new job, that could be your second chance. We have a King of Rods. You've got quite a lot of court cards, lots of people around you, but that could be you yourself, if you're a male figure watching this, or female as well. That's also a sign of Leo as well. There's a lot of your energy, but the Leos are very strong personalities. They're very domineering personalities, and I'm not surprised we're having such a strong presence of you in this reading. So in the middle of the month, it's you, King of Rods, Leo, Aries or Sagittarius. Normally very passionate, very fiery, very creative people. Then they're also very entrepreneurial. They know how to earn money, even if they're just a singer or someone which is creative, profession, artistic profession. He will still earn money out of his talents. These people like looking after themselves. They like their hair done perfectly well. They like nice clothes. They come across a little bit vain. They would spend a lot of time in a bathroom, more sometimes than women do. They look after themselves, after their skin, after their hair as well. I see that in the middle of the month, if you're looking for something, there will be a lot of choices for you. Or sometimes this card talks about dreams. So maybe you're dreaming about, maybe you're hoping about, dreaming about this, dreaming about having that, dreaming about this. But be careful what you dream about. Sometimes dreams can come true, and you might regret what you've been wishing for. So that's what this card is about. That be careful if also if you're making lots of choices. There's a lot of choices for you in the middle of the month. Then be careful what choices you make, because not every single cup is filled with the positive sort of things. Some of them is quite dangerous. Even though you've got a snake there, you've got a dragon there, someone can bite you as well. Something can bite you as well. So yes, be careful. Some there's a mask. Maybe people are deceiving. They're wearing the mask. They're not. They don't show their real face as well. So be careful. What you're choosing. There's a lady there. If you're hoping to start a new relationship or something, there you're dreaming maybe, or you're hoping to choose this person. So that's also possible. Somehow I can't make a coherent story for you, dear Leo. It's all just bits and pieces, different people, different sort of cards. There's no coherence in this reading, so that's probably the energy of September for you. There might not be like just a smooth month, but there will be lots of things, little things, bits and pieces happening. Episodes will be happening in your life and in September. But in general, that hard work will be paid off. You will be very happy in your environment and your home. It's a Ten of Pentacles. It's a high achievement. It's a financial success. It could be anything. It could be maybe purchasing something, home. Maybe pay rise. Anything which is involved finances or anything tangible. But it's also a card of happiness. 10 is the end of cycle, so it's a high achievement. So that's for you. It's really, really positive. In financial realms, it's one of the best cards to achieve, to reach, to receive. Sorry. In your spirit sends you a message, two major arcana messages. One of them is a judgment. You've been given a second chance. You've been looked after by by spirits. And the second message, very important message for you, is the Sun, the most positive card in tarot deck. It's a card of Leo as well. Tells you, Leo, that it's a period of happiness. Having 10 of Pentacles is also the same message. Being positive, having light. Also, lots of things comes into light. Into brightness. You will feel bright, you will feel happy, positive, very nice. What else can I say about this? Only positive things I can say about card. Maybe you're meeting someone. Look, there's two people looking at each other, and there is a lot of passion between them. Sun represents passion as well. It's also a card of just going on holiday somewhere warm. September is still a warm month. Maybe you're planning some holiday to a warm country or somewhere. It's really nice as well. Very, very nice card. One of the best cards in a tarot deck. We're going to the end of September, and I see the Hierophant. It's a sign of Taurus. Taurus could be significant for you this month. But it's also a card of following the rules and regulations. It's a card of, it's also learning, being sort of apprentice, learning. If you're somewhere in a new job or somewhere, make sure you learn. You learn from your colleagues who are know a bit better than you. You learn from your bosses or somewhere, people who are in charge of something. It's a card of learning, or sometimes just going back to university, doing some sort of career development courses, that sort of energy. In romantic readings, it represents marriage. You see, you've been blessed by this union. Sometimes maybe if you're proposing or something like this. A card of religion as well, following religious rules or something. If you work in a big corporate world, that could be just following the rules and regulations of your big corporate company as well. That sort of energy. Don't try to, if you're in a new job or something, that's why I see you working really hard. If you're in an office or somewhere, or even if you're just your own personal environment with your close people who are close to you, family, friends or someone, please try not to push your opinion too strong. Some people sometimes think that their opinion is their only opinion. and they try to push it really. They're very argumentative. They try to push their opinion very strongly, and they don't care about people around. That people might have different opinions and attitudes, and that can come across a little bit aggressive and strong. And with that sort of attitude, you can hurt people who might be very sort of helpful to you. Even if it's an office, you might just upset your colleague sitting next to you, and the next time you actually every day you go have a coffee with this colleague, and now this person doesn't want to go out with you anymore. So that's little things like this. It doesn't worsen. If it's you in that sort of environment, when someone is very pushy, maybe your boss, maybe you're another colleague or someone, let them have it. It's a no-win. It's win-win, a no-win situation. It's let them have it. Let them have it. Their opinion. Just say yes, you're right. Turn your back. Move on. Move away. Because arguing, you won't achieve anything at all. And the Justice card is like saying that if there was any, if we're talking about Hierophant is also can represent some sort of legal institutions or some sort of institutions, and if you were battling for something, you were arguing for something in actual institution, maybe at a workplace you were arguing for something, maybe for a pay rise, maybe for something being done unjust to you, and you were arguing it in this corporate world or in this workplace or somewhere, the justice will be served in your favor. So that's the only storyline I can see over here as well, that if there was something, you were fighting for this, you will get the justice. Justice will be on your side. It's really good. Sign of Libra. Libra could be significant for you. And I see as well, I think it's more about corporate world and about your workplace or something, because Spirit's message for you is the Three of Pentacles. It's working as a team. Being an apprentice, your work will be checked, but you will pass all with the with the green colors. You will be, the people will just be looking at your work, and they will be giving they would be praising you as well. You will be doing really well. I see that I didn't give a title for this readings for September. Normally I call my readings either career, finances or love readings. This time I decided to leave them without title and have it and see how it goes. I think for you, dear Leo, this is more about work and career rather than romance or anything else. And I think it's sort of work-wise, there will be some sort of issues or something, but financially you're doing well, you're very happy, I think, over there. Even if there will be any issues at work, the justice will be served in your favor. You will get, even if it's not proper legal, it might be just you standing your grounds. I think it's all sort of will be, you will get what you wanted. That's how I see it. Let's see what additional messages I can get for you from the Lenormand deck. Lenormand cards, normally there's 3 of them. It's a minimum because they influence each other and they sort of talk to each other. And let's see what's the cards I've got for you. The first card I've got for you is the Moon card. The Moon card talks about something which is hidden from us. Yes, there is something, maybe that's what we're talking about, legal process. The book is talking about information, getting the research, making a research and information. You will get there. There will be progress. I think you will be searching for some sort of information or something. I think it's more for the end of September. There will be the rider represents the forward movements. The news will come. Look how he holds that letter. The news will come for you. That is information as well. Information will come for you, which would bring things into the light, will get them out of the shadow. And I think that's where it will culminate into this justice and this situation. If there was any unclear situation at work, it will be served. It's not for all Leos. It might be just for some of you, maybe for some small group of you, but that's so what I see. I'm still going to get some romance angels cards, even though I can't see many romantic. There is a Queen of Cups, of course, and we also had something else I think there, but I'll get the card for you, a couple of cards from the Romance Angels Oracle deck as well, so you don't feel left out like other signs. We have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. Actually, yes, it's very general message. Forgiving and learning, when we forgive someone and we learn from the past, and as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. Really nice message, very spiritual message as well, but it's true. Let's see what's other cards I've got for you. We have religious factors, so we have the Hierophants, unless there's something to do with Hierophant as well. Hierophant represents church or any religious institutions. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path as well, so that could be the case for some of you. And let's see what's the last message I've got for you for this reading. This one wants to come out. Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. I think for you, dear Leo, it's more codependency, more addiction to work rather than anything else. That's the way I see. I think I see you this month will be very, like a proper workaholic, and maybe you will sort of abandon your love life a little bit, and that's will be affecting your, your love life, like your relationship, because you're working so hard. And I think maybe there's something to do with the work as well. By the end of September, maybe there is some sort of issues or new job or something, and you're trying to establish yourself and stand your grounds in that sort of situation. Well, I hope I helped some of you guys, and if you would like to have a more personalized private reading with me, please contact me. It's tamara.taros30@yahoo.com. Otherwise, I'll see you in October, and thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.